Good evening. I welcome you to another exciting episode of your favorite show, She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves and set out to achieve their dreams despite whatever challenge the life throws at them. The show is proudly brought to you by Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is by far the best production company that I know of. Contact Smile GH for your amazing videos, your photo shoots on 02400816636, 02400816636. Also, thanks to Save More Ghana. Save More Ghana is the most discounted shop or mall in the country. So call Save More Ghana for your furniture, for your groceries, for your anything you want. Come to Save More Ghana and you will get it. Call Save More Ghana on 055-610-6973, 055-610-6973. Also, thanks to Pins and Needles. Pins and Needles have beautiful fascinators, handbands, wristbands. They make brooches, they make, cufflinks and all that. So if you want something, when you're going out to add an extra spice to your outfit, contact Pins and Needles on 024-161-5741, 024-161-5741. Also thanks to Tombolo. Tombolo is a taste you can't resist. Tombolo, me say sobolo, the best sobolo I've ever taken. If you have an event and, there's actually sobolo for everybody. Just you're segregating and so if you want the best sobolo, I have, there's the drip for your kids when they are going to school. So contact Tombolo and you get this drip for your kids. There's also the fellow Ghanaians pack. This for the boys, girls, officers, you can get this for yourself. And then there is the family pack. So if you are going, on a hangout to your people and then you need something, this is the best for you. So contact Tombolo on 020-5282277. Also thanks to Amore Beauty Spa. If you want all types of massages, facials, manicure, pedicure, contact Amore Beauty Spa on 0244-791-226, 0244-791-226. Also thanks to Frame Express, the beautiful citations that we give to our guests. Call Frame Express on 024-515-9580, 024-515-9580. My name is Richmond Opon Frimpong. This evening's interview will bless your life. Do stay. Welcome back to She Is. Today on the show, I have Omari Kissi Jr. He's an up-and-coming gospel artist. He's fast rising. Hello, Omari Kissi. How are you?
I'm well, thank
you. Good. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Are you tensed?
No.
This is a conversation. We are here to have fun, so
yeah, I'm okay.
Relax. Okay, so tell us about Omari Kissi. I know you from Facebook. When I could see you talk about all social issues, that is where I got to know you from. But then I could see the switch to music now. So tell us who Omari Kissi is growing up. Where do you come from?
Oh, okay. So, Omari Kissi is, I would say, a gospel singer.
Okay.
Now, I am also a teacher, and I enjoy writing as well. But childhood-wise, I grew up in Accra. I always say that I probably grew up I was born in the hospital and taken straight to the church because my parents are pastors and ministers.
Okay.
So I've been in church my whole life, really. And that has been my upbringing, from childhood, even in school. It's been church. And
What was your personality growing up? Were you the quiet type?
I was so quiet. I was just really regular. I was normal. I was smart in school though.
Hey,
so that was
we'll find out soon. We'll find out if he was indeed
school.
smart.
No, I didn't know.
No, like we are in school now because we are interviewing.
Yeah, I was okay. I was cool. I was probably a little timid and shy of maybe the stage, which is sometimes still getting used to. But that would be like how I was. I was quite I was just cool and chill, and you know,
Yeah.
I stayed out of trouble. I wasn't, you know, into much craziness. So,
What are some of the fun childhood memories you would, you know,
let me see.
you remember?
I think I remember my uncle taking me and my sisters to the church to try and record some music.
Okay.
And we used to have a cassette, like a cassette, you know, tape, and then we would sing over it. You know, we have to roll it, and then you
Okay.
sing over it, and then you hear the record. And I remember that. I remember also someone, an older person, giving me a Don Juan cassette. It was a cassette,
Okay.
and I was in class 2, I think. And that was my real first introduction to music in that way, where I got to hear the songs, enjoy them, and sing along, and realize that, oh, I could actually sing along and follow. Much unlike many other kids who may not have really been able to follow music in that way, and I was able to learn almost all the songs on the, on the cassette.
So do you think those you know, memories or those things helped you to
most definitely
develop interest for music? Or
yeah, definitely, because I vividly remember that, and I remember me realizing, especially from that Don Juan cassette, that I could sing, because I really didn't know, you know, in class 2 I didn't really know, but once I realized that I could sing everything, I could memorize the words, I could memorize the melodies, how they were singing, and I could appreciate even the harmonies of the singers, and I could know that, oh, this was singing higher, this was singing lower, you know, I could appreciate that even for a child. That was when I knew I could sing. So I was part of like maybe an a cappella group in school, and you know, we used to sing during worship time in school and all. So I think that's where I started realizing that, oh, I could sing. I didn't take it as seriously until I went to university, but I knew it was there in some way.
So take us through some of the schools you know attended growing up.
I went to I went to the youngsters.
Oh, Dansuman, Kaswa thereabout.
No, well, the youngsters, Kukumlimli.
Oh, okay. You have like lots of branches.
Yes. I don't know if there's Kaswa, but I know it's Kukumlimli, there's Kutubabi, there's Nima.
Okay.
And there is Adenta, I think. And I went to, so we were living in Alajo then.
Okay.
And we moved and we came to somewhere around the Fanko, and I went to a school called Rapid Academy.
Okay.
Yes, Rapid Academy. I know. I think it's no more there, but it was one of my favorite schools.
Was that the school you completed?
No.
Okay, I would have said your BC certificate is no longer valid because so I was in school Negu.
Yeah, but
so that is it.
No, well, so I enjoyed that school because it was almost like a spiritual school. They made us pray and read fast sometimes. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, I remember quite clearly. I think we wanted to get a certain kind of like BC result, so they allowed us to sort of like pray and fast, and it paid off. Like the seniors did well, so it was kind of a good thing. And I went to African Child School, and then that's where I left for senior high school.
Okay.
But I didn't go to Form 3. I wrote in Form 2, and then I went.
Eish, Brilla.
I'm telling you.
Eish. Spiritus Brilla. You wrote BC in Form to you.
Yeah.
You wrote 4 times.
But university was not easy.
It wasn't easy, no way. So from JH's senior high?
Yeah, senior high school. I went to Pope John.
Hey, PJ boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I gave my life to Christ for the first time, you know, where it was a personal experience, because I've grown in church, you know, all my life, but to have salvation is a personal encounter with Christ. So that was where
because I was about to ask, you said your dad was a pastor and all that, so I wanted to ask, didn't they lead you to Christ and all that? But like you just answered saying it's a personal thing with Christ. Of
course, we had devotions all the time.
Exactly.
All the time. But I was young, so I'm just copying what my parents had done.
Exactly.
Doing what was the right thing to do for a child. But in terms of accepting to be a Christian and, you know, recognizing that, oh, there's a Christian life, or there's a way that I have to live, that came in
senior high school.
The very first day of senior high school.
The very first day. What happened? Take us through.
So I went, we arrived, came,
very scared and all that.
Very scared, very scared. I heard my sisters were, but my sister was crying, like, because they knew what
senior high school was about.
Yeah. And so my school father then was like, so we're going to go to SU. And I was like, oh, of course. I mean, it's nothing. I'm a Christian. I'm a pastor's kid. That's nothing to me. So when I went, I saw one person preaching. And I thought it was like a visiting teacher or like someone from outside. But it was a student. And they were preaching with so much conviction and so much power, and were like really joyful about what they were talking about. And I think it's inspired me, and I was like, I want to know God, I want to know you in that same way, and be able to also like experience that joy and that conviction, like because he was very much on fire, not in a way that was like he was flaunting it, but he was just really joyful and happy. And so that is what drew me to Christ that day, and then I gave my life to Christ on that day. Yeah. So
I'm sure your school dad was like very proud of you that particular day.
He didn't even see the things. It was many people did not know or realize.
Okay, it was like very personal, just you and then
just me then giving my life to Christ in that way. So I feel like even for most of our events here, you may not know who is.
Yes, some people do not really come forward when they call for.
Because it's a whole thing. I mean, sometimes even when they say bring money and all, when they are mentioning prices, some people don't want to go, but they want to give. So all of that happened. I think that's how it happened for me.
Okay. So now, what courses were you reading in school?
I did business.
Why business?
I don't really remember. I think my parents chose. My dad chose for me.
Okay.
So, yeah. I think I should have done science.
Okay.
But I did business.
Why do you think you should have done science?
I would have done better.
Really?
Because I was very academic then, and science would have made me would have kept it up. Where I'm like, I have to know
exactly.
And I was good with remembering, all stuff like that. I did not enjoy business at all. I didn't enjoy accounting and all of that. No.
Very sorry for you.
Yes,
your parents chose for you.
I really should have done science.
Very sorry for you. Now, when did music come in for you in senior high?
Well, senior high, there was a group called Mystical Vibes that I joined, but then I was part of the SU, and we had some issues with the school. I think the SU was getting quite out of hand. You know how student groups can be, and they're very wild and all. So the school kind of clamped it down, and we didn't have it anymore. So I also kind of like rebelled against the school and decided not to join the Mystical Vibes anymore because it was like a school's setup. So I joined them for a while, and I knew I could sing, but it was in university.
Okay.
That was when I joined the choir and decided that I wanted to explore music.
Okay, what university do you attend?
University of Ghana, Legon.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I joined a choir called Family Choir, and it was then for me it was the best choir on campus, and I was able to hone my gift, learn a lot, and know more about like choir music and harmony and all of those kind of things. Because I thought I knew, but I mean I didn't know as much until I went there and had to learn. And then I also joined, I think in level 200, I joined a group called Heartbeat Music, led by Reverend Denzel. And that's also where I learned a lot, and I was blessed to really work with almost all the big names in contemporary gospel specifically. So getting into music in a more deeper way came in the university.
Growing up, what did you want to become?
I think I wanted to become a journalist.
Okay.
I think so. I think I like seeing the news. Well, my dad watches the news
all the time.
So I think I enjoy seeing people reporting the news and all of those kind of things. I like that. But I don't know what switched. I think my dad just chose business for me.
Okay, so that prompted, that journalism, thing prompted your loudness on social media, like on Facebook, because it was like,
was I loud?
Not like loud in a positive way, because you were talking about social issues, you talk about anything that pops up, and I felt like it was good. I was reading quietly, this person, I'm sure I was in my corner somewhere, like, who is this person, that kind of thing. And so after university, your single, that was Meshia Yesu, right? Or you did before?
That came way after, university, and I had some singles before that.
You had some singles before that. How did they do? How did you get a song? Do you just sit and then be like, okay, let me just put words together because I feel like I have the voice, I know I have the people to play there? How does it come?
It depends. It depends. It can be a very organic process, or it can also be you sitting down and then trying to piece things together. So different songs that are on my album, which I'll release pretty soon, have different stories. So for instance, my first single, "Give Thanks," that was "Give Thanks."
Okay.
The chorus was an already existing melody, and so I added verses to it, which was a little easier to do. And I wrote that probably in senior high school.
Okay.
So that was a little easier to do. But then I didn't even know that I could really, really write, or I could express myself that way. But for instance, with Messiah Yesu, maybe I think I wrote it maybe in church, or walking down the street or something like that. So a melody can drop in you, and then you can think about how you piece it together. And then once you have it, you record it down. You go home, or you sit with the piano, and then you try and flesh it out, and then also adding lyrics to it. So it's different processes.
Now you said you were a teacher.
Yes.
You wanted to be a journalist. Did your parents know about this? Did they know you wanted to be a journalist or something? They knew?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay, so but what did they want you to become?
No, my parents were not
Dad.
assistant.
Okay, it was like just live your life, just go through. I mean, you went through JHS, you went through senior high, university.
I mean, they just want you to be successful.
Okay.
For, all of us, like they want you to do what you would enjoy, and then also be able to make money.
Exactly.
And have what you can.
In this country, you need to make money.
Exactly.
So how is doing music? You do music like full time?
No.
You don't. You do with the teaching, right?
Yes.
Yes, but then music is a whole lot of work, like on its own. How difficult is it for you? How has it been with funding, with getting the BVs? Getting everything you need for to do good music.
It's quite tough, and I think so. It's a couple of things that limits me. So time.
Okay.
Because I have to work.
Yeah.
To be able to provide for it, and I mean, it's not something that I don't know if I would do it full time, because I think I have other outlets, other times
that you want to venture into. Okay.
So it's not everything to me, but definitely time to be able to do things, because you see, even connecting with people takes time. For instance, now I'm on break. I won't be able to come here. So time is a really, really big factor, having the ability to do things,
do your personal stuff,
and of course funding and resources. Funding is everything. I was talking to someone yesterday. I was like, all this talking, and if somebody just gives you $1 million, you shut up.
Exactly.
So a lot of times we're fussing, but it's because we don't have the resources that we need, and then also the personnel. Because my manager is called Mauli, and we work very closely. And even in our team that we have, it's very sacrificial. And so you can't require somebody to do this.
Do full time.
No. So that is also very difficult. Even with the background vocals here, I have people who I work with, and I've been working with for years. But it's still, you're not paying them in the way that
they are supposed to be paid. So you can't really get their full.
No. Yeah, it has to be on their time. So all of those things kind of limit what you
want to do.
So I think the funding, time, and resources, general resources, whether it's people, whether it's things that you need. For instance, maybe if you want to set up and do something, you need to get all the gadgets and stuff. So that is
a problem.
Limiting,
Okay. We are still getting to know our guests. We continue the interview after this break. Do stay. Welcome back. We are still talking to Omari Kissi Jr. He's a gospel musician. Now, Omari, before we went to the break, I asked the question. I was like, how do you get your songs? And then you spoke about the fact that it could be from, inspirational. It could be from, you just maybe get a story. You could be walking and then you get a story. This is gospel music.
Right.
And in our part of the world, people would want the inspiration to be Christ. People would think that it should be from the source, God.
Right.
So if a lame person, somebody that doesn't know anything about, gospel, I mean, he sees the gospel like a religion, and then hears that, okay, I could just be bathing and then, I get the song. It could be from Christ, all right, but then the parts where you just sit down and put the words together, it would be like from my head.
Right.
How is that?
I mean, you have to understand that God gave us the talent.
Okay.
And then also, it's different things. It's things that maybe you want to tell God.
Okay.
Which comes from you.
Good.
So I am declaring that Messiah Yesu.
Good.
That doesn't necessarily mean God has to tell me that.
Yeah.
I know that I've met Christ and I'm not going back into the world. So there are sense of, for instance, if it's maybe a worship song, it could be something that you can get inspiration for. But you see, we like to get stumped on semantics and how
exactly.
It sounds. It's all whatever it is. Like a lot of it comes from whatever it is anyway. It comes from God.
Yeah.
The Bible says every good and perfect gift comes from above. So even if you had to sit down and think about it to craft the words, it's something that maybe you want to tell God or you want to tell His people.
Yeah. So
I don't think it matters most. There are many gospel songs that may have come from like a secular artist,
yeah,
or from like R. Kelly, or from people who may not be easily identified with Christ, but the impact that those songs have had, you can't deny. So as long as you can find something in it to connect with, that's really your Christ encounter.
Okay, so if let me ask this: if Shatawale wakes up to sing, and decides to say thank you God, and those things you are saying, that gospel stuff, because no gospel musician can come and say road draws, those kind of things, the secular, that is it, as lame, so if Shatta wakes up and says, okay, today I woke up and give thanks to God, does that become a gospel song?
I guess so, but it depends on you anyway, because I don't listen to Shatawale. I don't care for him in that way, but if he had that, because I think he has it in songs that have like God and thank God and all of that in there. So if you can connect with that, and that can allow you release praise or worship,
so that becomes gospel music to whoever is listening.
I think so, but we have to understand that there are certain songs that work in the repertoire of church service.
Okay.
There's many songs that, even Christian songs, that don't fall in praise and worship, don't fall in church. So you may not be able to use it there
in church.
But let's say at a wedding, you find people using some songs that are nice and may not necessarily be sinful. So it depends on the context, and I think it depends on the person. Some people find that the gospel is the person, and others are able to separate it. So it depends on you. If I identify with a song and I think it's wonderful and it's beautiful, I can listen to it. It won't affect my spirit per se.
Yeah.
But if I don't like that person, or I feel like I won't stay away, then that's what I do. So
yeah.
And
how, in that part, I always come to like that part of the world, Africa, Ghana. How is the gospel musician supposed to live? Is there a certain way? Because people don't want to see a gospel musician at an Amachi Dede concert. I don't want to see, like, once you have identified as a gospel musician, they would, rain insults on you and tag you. What are your thoughts on that?
Well,
would you go for you don't like Shatawale, so no. let me look for. Do you like Stonebwoy? You don't listen to his songs.
No. See, so for instance, I like Sarkodie.
Okay, wait. Sarkodie is the gospel musician. Would you go for a Sarkodie concert?
No, because I don't listen. I barely listen to any of their. I think. Like,
so why do you like him? For what?
I just like him as an artist. Like, he's a big star.
Okay.
I just.
But you don't listen to his songs.
Oh really? No.
You don't know any of his songs.
I know. There was one with this guy who died and he fell in water. Castro.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I like.
You
know that one?
I know that one.
Okay. so is that a gospel song?
I don't think so. You won't probably sing it in church, but
okay.
As praising God.
But someone can come to church and be Anthony College like God, like.
And it doesn't really work. If you can do it in church and your church, I've seen a certain woman of God sing even for your kids in church, you know, something like that. So
Yeah.
here's what I think. Every school, so many people have different schools of thoughts, and I think it's best to stay away from certain things because you don't also want to create unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
You know, so if, for instance, you asking about how we're supposed to live, whether to go for these courses or when I was on campus, I was a music director, and so I was part of the general board for my church. And there were some things we were not allowed to do, like we couldn't eat at night market. You shouldn't sit there and eat. I know it sounds good, but there was something to it too, because you could be caught up in maybe a certain conversation or argument or something like. So there are some things that
you should just
if you can
prevent it from happening.
If you want to enjoy Shatawale or whoever it is in the comfort of your home, people don't see and it doesn't bother people. That's
Omari, so let me put you on the spot. Say your girlfriend gets you a ticket to a S4E4 concert. Would you go?
I don't think she would. Let's start there.
Okay.
Of course.
No, but like she also loves S4E4. Once in a while, she was like, "Baby, let's just go for a Shatawale concert."
So in that context, I probably could.
Okay.
I probably could, but see.
But you're not going because you want to go.
No, not necessarily.
So if you're going to dance, like you jam to the songs.
I barely even dance. So that's the thing. But so it would depend on the artist. So for instance, if it is someone like Adoma.
Okay, yeah.
See, she sings. So as a singer, I'll probably appreciate the vocals. But someone is like a rapper.
So you go for an S4E4 concert?
Could.
Yeah, because of the vocals.
I don't know.
My goodness.
I could, but see, she was in mass choir. She was in
Legon
on campus. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know her personally, but I mean, I could go. And she has been to some of Heartbeat's events.
So wait, is it like the gospel fraternity is like we don't talk to it's not like you don't talk to them, but like we don't mingle. Okay, let's say Shatawale is having it's not like a concert, his birthday party. He loves you guys. He wants you guys to come around.
I think you have to understand that. For instance, I have family.
Exactly.
I have a cousin, you know, a cousin who is getting into, I think, Afro pop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to support him 100%. You know, because I know him and I know that he's a Christian. I know where he comes from. I know maybe he knows where boundaries are. So I would be able to attend something that he does, or you know,
because he's family.
Yeah, you know. But if I don't really know you and I don't really know your source and all, it's not necessary that I come. And as I said, because you also want to avoid controversy, because unfortunately we live in Ghana. We don't live in the States, or we don't live in somewhere where people are able to separate the singer, and people can't do that.
They just make it one.
Yes, so it's important for you to not sully all the good work that you are doing just because you are found doing something that would get people talking. And unlike secular music where if whatever you do, crazy things would work for you and make you bigger, you know, see how Shatawale came up. Gospel, it doesn't work. If there is a scandal or there is something that is bad, it will be bad. It will be a danger. So I think for gospel singers, that's why most people avoid all of those things, because unfortunately, even though you are asking me these things with an open mind, many people who are watching will still not be able to appreciate that. And not even just Christians, many people who may not even believe in Christ or may not support Christian music, they will still be like, hey, now, call her. So for us, we know how the world can be. So it's important.
You just prevent it.
It doesn't do anything to you. But of course, if you meet someone, you be as kind to them as you can be.
Now, how do you think gospel music is doing in Ghana?
I think we're starting to move in a certain way, and there are different quarters and different movements that are coming up. So there are people who are, you know, getting to the worship, and there are people who are doing praise. People who are like me, who are doing like very specific type of writing and music. You know, so we are gradually coming up. And I mean, once we're able to figure out how to put value in recorded music, and put value in our own music, because we're seeing a lot of Nigerian music coming in, and we sort of love that. But if we're able to value our music, we will go far. We'll be able to give the same resources and attention to our own, unlike what we give to, or just like what we give to Nigerians and South Africans or Americans. I think we're pushing.
Now, there's also this complaint about the costumes and then some luxurious things shown in gospel music videos. What is your take? How is that supposed to be a dress? Of course, there's not supposed to be a dress code, but then you can see a gospel musician, a lady, and then the way she's dressed, you can see she's exposing a whole lot of things. How does that work?
So, okay, well, I mean, exposure is also one thing. You have to be modest. Even when it comes to how you show off, you have to be modest, because we're trying to show that it's not about riches, it's not about although God can bless you and all, but we want to be able to attract as many people as possible. So it's not to flaunt what we have, but I think everybody has their mentality. Because for some of the these gospel divas,
gospel divas,
I love their music, it's great, but I feel like some of them maybe have been through a lot of things, and they do that to maybe create the attention and get people to listen to the music, or to show that God has blessed them. That if it works for them, it works for them, because I see that for some people it will work. And for some, like you look at certain artists, I don't want to mention it, but certain artists, they've gained so much followers and traction because of the way they dress and all that. So if it works, and if you being modest also works for you, but I think generally it's important to be modest, because we are trying to bring people in and attract them to God, not just to the wealth. But it doesn't happen like that for everybody. We always make it seem like, oh, once you come to Christ, everything will be so. No, it doesn't work like that. It's about the relationship with Christ, and also looking towards going to heaven, not just material things. It does not work that way. So sometimes it can even be deceptive. But if it works for them,
that's
good for them.
Fine. Now, we would want to know, has there been any woman in your life, any lady in your life that has made a lot of a significant impact in your life towards your career, towards what you're doing? I would want you to just mention and then just say thank you to. It could be mommy, it could be your special,
If I don't say mommy, I probably will get in trouble.
Oh, mama,
I'll give it to my sister Rhoda Omari, and she is like one of my best friends. And we grew up, of course, obviously together, and I look up to her, because unlike me, she's more outspoken and very confident.
So she fights for you?
Definitely did when we were young, because she was much older than me. And I see that she goes for what she wants. She's made many paths and ways for me in terms of getting me links here and there, and she definitely is a strong woman. And I think it's something to praise and appreciate. So, Rhoda, wherever you are watching and listening from, thank you, and may God bless you.
Hey, Rhoda, your brother loves you.
Yes.
Omari would love to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We are not done. You say thank you. You think we are done? We are not done. You all know we are not done, right? Omari, is there anybody you would like to thank apart from Rhoda, your friends, anybody else? Just look in the comments.
Okay, so with this one?
That's
all right, so I want to thank my manager Maoli and to my team for all the support. I mean, we wrapped up our concert last 2 weeks, and it was just amazing. Can't wait for the music to be out. So thank you all who came and attended the event, and to my fans, I call them my champs. Very supportive, helpful, always sharing, posting, allowing me to live in social media space in the way that I can. So thank you all so much, and may God bless you.
Omari, you can't leave here without singing my favorite Meshia Yesu, an a cappella. I mean to auto.
My voice is
me too, let me try. me ma auto, so let's go.
Okay. Meshia Yesu,
Mirror Sun. Machine drum, no.
Chibio.
Let's go, let's sing, let's go. Hey. Come on. Wish I super so
sounded good.
Really?
Yes.
You see, my producer just the person said I sounded good. Why? The people behind the cameras, you people. I don't know, sir. Mama, I don't know. Omari, after this break, we get to find out how smart our guest is on the smartness level segment. Do stay. Welcome to the smartness level segment with my guest, Omari Kissi Jr. Omari, how are you? Again, are you sure you're fine? Like very fine?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this segment?
I hope
so. On this segment, there are many goodies to, be won. Like you can walk away with a lot of things. But if you're not smart enough, I'm not insulting you. But if you're not smart enough to answer our questions right, we will just say thank you for coming, and then you just pass through, where you came back from, or you came here from. So the first question is actually from a sponsor called Frame Express.
Okay.
So Frame Express says, they appreciate you for coming. So this particular question, whether you answer it right or wrong, they are still going to give you what they want to give you.
Well,
so
right.
You see, they are very kind. Frame Express, thank you very much. So this is their first question. Okay, let me just talk about the others. So after the first question, you get to spin a chedia wheel.
Okay.
So after spinning the wheel, if you get, you choose any number, the number that you choose, you're able to get, corresponds to all our sponsors here. Okay. So if you choose, let's say number 5, you would answer a question from our sponsor number 5. Okay. And then if you're able to answer that question, you get to walk away with all other prizes from all our sponsors.
Wow.
But if you are not able to answer that question, we still want you to go home with something. So you would choose a number from our Save More Cup.
Okay.
And then the number that you get, you can walk away with something beautiful for them. It's a fair game, right?
Very fair.
Very fair game. So our first question, it's from Frame Express.
Okay.
He wants me to ask you, what has many teeth? What has many teeth?
Okay.
But can't bite?
Many teeth but can't bite. I don't remember. Please read it. Let me see.
Oh God. But you are smart too. Don't do that. Don't do that. You are smart. Don't do that.
When I was young, I could remember like.
But which year is you have to know this question.
What has many teeth
but can't bite?
Can't bite. Oh, I don't know.
Omar, is a comb.
A comb. Oh yeah, a comb. Yeah, comb.
People are answering wrongly behind the cameras. It's actually a comb. You get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have that. From Frame Express.
Frame Express.
Now, Omari, kindly go and spin the wheel for us.
Okay, let's see. This way.
Any way you want it.
Okay. Oh, I probably spun it too wide.
Okay, I think it's on number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can sit down. So your question is from Pins and Needles.
Oh,
so pins and needles, they they make beautiful fascinators, brooches and all that. So you should get some for your girlfriend. But if you get the question right, yes, you get something beautiful for your girlfriend. Free bunto. So are you ready? This time you're answering 3 questions.
3. Okay.
3 powerful questions.
Okay.
Okay, so shall we go?
Okay.
What runs around a house but never moves?
What are these things? Okay. A wall. I'm asking a wall. Okay.
No, you can't ask me. You can't ask me.
A wall.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That's your final answer. Like your final, like final. They are killing you like final
I don't
words.
have any more answers.
So like that's your answer. Okay, she's correct.
Wow, see.
Okay, your second question. Okay.
Okay.
What can you hold in your left hand, but not in your right hand?
Left hand, but on your right hand. Wait, I
Don't look at my face.
don't know.
Look at them. They don't know. What can you hold
In my left.
in your left hand, but cannot hold in your right hand?
I don't know. A watch. I don't know.
See a watch. No. Should I tell you the answer?
You have to tell me the answer.
It's your right elbow.
Oh, whoa.
So once you hold this here, so you're going to struggle when they come and do this. You see, you're on someone. You got.
Well, how? Okay.
You see, you get it. But once you have this here,
shoulder.
medium answer right elbow. Okay, so actually, I think this is debatable because I just held my left. Wait. What's the question? But not in your right. What can you hold in your left hand, but not in your right hand?
More like a puzzle than a riddle.
Wait, hold in your left hand, but not. Yes, so it actually makes sense. So
make sense.
Once you hold this, you cannot hold this same elbow in this hand.
Yeah,
That is it.
But you see, it sounded like you can't do it ever. But I'm guessing it's like you can do it around the same time, simultaneously.
Okay, so if it had been like at the same time, then I mean, but still you can't hold your right elbow. Yeah, you can't hold your right
It makes
elbow.
sense, but
Yeah, so we are right. Producer, good question. Now your final. See, I will say thank you very much. Please go home and go and sleep. So, this question: what tastes better than it smells?
tastes better than it smells.
Yeah, I want to help you, but me, I won't help you. What tastes better than it smells?
I don't know. Water. I don't know. Let me see. What tastes better than it smells?
Hey, people googling things. Stop googling.
What tastes better?
What tastes better than it smells? Something tastes better than it smells.
I don't know.
Look at me. Look at me. I want to help you. It's actually on your body, like
Really?
this upper part, like this part. Look at me, Omari. Look at me.
I don't know.
Look at me.
Oh,
It tastes better than it smells.
oh, your mouth, your lips, your tongue.
Yeah, we said three things.
Which one?
God the Father, God the Son, Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Tongue.
The final answer?
Tongue.
Omari, look at me. I'm asking you the question. Look at me.
I think it's tongue.
You think it's time you're looking somewhere?
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you think it is?
I think it's your tongue. Or your mouth.
Final
I don't
answer.
know. Your tongue. I don't know.
Final answer.
Okay, yeah, that's my final answer.
Your mouth.
Mouth, tongue, like, yeah, all of this. Just taste with your mouth, your tongue.
So the final answer is?
Tongue.
That's actually correct. Hey, those people giving up all behind the cameras.
Nobody told me.
Be careful. And the Holy Spirit respect you. Be very, very careful. Right, so you had 2 out of 3. Why are they? Please, they are clap for yourself. Why are they? So you get to walk away with everything that our sponsors are given. So first off, is this, gift here. This is from Pins and Needles. Pins and Needles is giving you this beautiful fascinator for your. Don't go and give it to mommy. Give it to wifey, so that when you're having your next concert, she would follow you. Looking like very, no, I was showing, no, I hot. No, we do it. Oh, you don't want it to look hot and
No, I don't know.
Well, the word I used was wrong.
No. I'm just
Maria, sure.
This would make her hot. This would make her beautiful. I don't know about hot.
Hey, so what's the definition of the hot? Like, how are you taking it? Okay. So give this to your special someone that whenever she's, going somewhere and she wants to look extra,
yes,
she should just, this is from Pins and Needles.
All right.
And so this is to
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you can put that down and then we move to this. You've seen Tombolo.
Oh.
And you're actually looking at the CEO. The CEO is right in front of you. So this drink is made from my heart. And so if you want some, contact the numbers. This is Sobolo.
Okay.
And so we are giving you a pack of this. And this is the drip package. We have the fellow Ghanaians pack. This is the fellow Ghanaians pack. And then this is the family pack. Okay. So we are giving you a pack of the drip.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll give that to you. And then also you get to get, it could be a facial, it could be a massage, it could be a manicure or pedicure from Amore Beauty Spa. So Amore Beauty Spa, they do all types of massages. They do hot stone massage, pregnancy massage. So you can take your special someone if she's, in case you guys are expectant, you can do there's a Thai massage. The way Omari is laughing, it looks like they're expectant too. Are you sure you're not expectant? Are you sure you are not there yet?
It's fine.
What did you say?
When it shows, you probably listen.
Okay. So the makeup, there's there's vajacial. That is facial of the vagina. Wow. So you can take, your special someone there. No, you can take your special someone there too.
It's for two?
No, it's not for two, it's for one. So if you don't want to enjoy the massage or anything, you can take wifey there. So
I'm doing it myself.
So this is for you. They will contact you and then you go for that as well. And then your something from Frame Express. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Like ready for Frame Express?
I can't wait.
Okay, so this is from Frame Express to you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
I picked this myself.
Oh my, this is really nice. Thank you so much.
So this is...
I've never had anything like this ever before. Like nobody has done this for me.
It's only She Is Show. It's on She Is Show that you get this.
Oh my.
It's only on She Is Show. So it reads, She Is Show appreciates you. Thank you for being an inspiration. Omari, you are doing so well. You are doing so well. Your anthem of conviction was all over and it was really, spiritual. I couldn't attend because I wasn't too well, but then I heard a lot about it. I watched videos and all that. So this is from She Is to you.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh,
so that is all yours.
Thank you so much.
Like say thank you.
Verklempt, if that's the right.
I don't understand the meaning of that word, but I mean I understand you are saying thankful. So thank you so much for coming on the show. So this is how we wrap up an amazing episode of your favorite show, She Is, the show that empowers women all over the world to believe in themselves and set out to achieve their dreams despite whatever challenge that life throws at them. The show is proudly brought to you by, in fact, we cannot have the show without these amazing sponsors. First off, is Smile GH Photography. Smile GH is by far, like I said, the best production house that I know of. If you want the quality videos, quality pictures, everything on point, you want the slightest detail captured at that event of yours, call Smile GH on 024-0081-636 or on 024-0081-636. Also thanks to Save More Ghana. Save More Ghana is by far the most discounted shopping mall in the country. You look at that behind me. Are you seeing that behind me? This is a very beautiful kitchenette. So if you want this for your home, don't go and buy it from that carpenter in your area or best say no, but you cannot say no. Just walk straight to Dome Kwabenya and call Save More Ghana. They'll get you something beautiful. There's furniture, you can do your groceries, stationery, anything you want. Call them on 055-610-6973, 055-610 6973. Also, thanks to Pins and Needles. You see that beautiful fascinator we gave our guest? It's from Pins and Needles. They have brooches, they have, cufflinks. They can do something beautiful. So just call them. Call Justify. If you call her, say Justify. She is sure says I should call you. Call them on 024-161-5741, 024-161-5741. Also, thanks to Tombolo. Tombolo is a taste you can't resist. Call them for your sobolo, your pineapple juice, for all your events. If you are going, your kids are going to school, if your kids are going to school, let them get a drip. Give this to the kids. Mumfanko school. This drip is for the kids. This fellow Ghanaians bottle is from Penyufono. So take this one. And then when you're going for the picnic and don't go and buy Coke. Buy Tombolo. Sobolo original. It has, it is nutritious. There's that kekejo. COVID it's not gone anywhere. It's right under your nose, beneath your nose. So call Tombolo for yours on 020-52822277, 020-52822277. Also, thanks to Amore Beauty Spa. Amore Beauty Spa does all kinds of massages, hot stone, cold stone, manicure, pedicure, anything if you want to feel relaxed, go to Amore Beauty Spa. Call them on 0244-791-226, 0244-791-226. And also thanks to Frame Express for the beautiful frames that we give to our guests. Call them on 024-515-9580, 024-515-598. No, let me take that again. 0245-159-580, 0245-159-580. My name is Richmond upon Frimpong. She is
Omari.
See you next week.